What if the life you see every day is not the full truth, but your brain's edited version? Right now, your mind is choosing what feels safe, scary, possible, or impossible before you even notice. That means reality is not just happening to you. In a strange way, your brain is shaping it. One tiny thought can shift your mood. One mood can push a choice. One choice can quietly rewrite your future. So before you blame luck, stress, bills, school, work, or creased Jordans, ask yourself this. Who is really controlling your reality? Comment where you're watching from. Behind the scenes, your brain is not sitting there recording life like a clean security camera. It is building a movie. Every second, it takes light, sound, memory, body signals, past pain, future worries, and tiny guesses, then turns them into the world you think you are seeing. That is why two people can hear the same feedback and live two different stories. One thinks, I can improve. Another thinks, I'm finished. One person walks into a job interview and sees a chance. Another sees rejection waiting in a chair. One guy sees fresh Jordans. His mom sees a receipt that should have stayed at Foot Locker. Same room, different reality. That is consciousness. It is the inner experience of being you. It is the voice that notices, reacts, remembers, worries, hopes, and sometimes says, why did I open the fridge again? But consciousness is not running the whole show alone. Your brain predicts before you decide. If life trained you to expect judgment, you may find judgment everywhere. If stress trained you to expect problems, even peace can feel suspicious. So the first lesson is simple. You do not only respond to facts. You respond to filters. Some filters help you survive. Others shrink your world until every small mistake feels like proof that you are failing. And this is where most people get stuck, because they try to change their life at the surface while the deeper pattern keeps quietly steering the wheel. They fight results instead of the program, creating those results every single day again today. Here's the good news. Filters are not permanent. Your brain can update them when you give it new evidence. But before you can change your reality, you need to understand the hidden system that keeps repeating your old one. That hidden system is the part of your mind running in the background. Call it subconscious processing, automatic habit, emotional memory, or the brain's lazy shortcut department. The name matters less than the effect. A huge amount of your day happens without a meeting, vote, or permission slip from your conscious mind. You grab your phone before thinking. You avoid the hard task. You replay one embarrassing moment from 3 years ago like it has a Netflix contract. You react to a rude text, then later wonder why you gave 5 seconds of disrespect a full emotional documentary. This is not because you are broken. Your brain loves patterns because patterns save energy. The problem is, it does not care whether the pattern helps you. It only cares that the pattern is familiar. That is why real change feels uncomfortable. Discipline feels strange before it feels natural. Confidence feels fake before it becomes evidence. Peace feels boring when your nervous system is used to drama. And if this is making you question how much of your life is really your choice, like and subscribe, because the next part shows where most people lose control without even noticing. The way out is not one giant life makeover. It is small proof repeated daily. Keep one promise. Finish one task. Pause before one reaction. Your brain learns from evidence, not slogans. Say, I'm confident, all day, but if you keep hiding, your brain believes the hiding. So here is the rehook. If your habits build your reality, then whoever controls your attention gets access to the construction site. Your feed, friends, fears, ads, and late-night scrolling are all placing bricks while you think you are just relaxing after school or work again tonight. And in 2026, that is not just you anymore. Not just you anymore, because modern life is designed to enter your mind before you notice the door was open. Your attention is the steering wheel. Whoever holds it does not just waste your time. They shape your thoughts, your emotions, your desires, and eventually your choices. That is the peak point of this entire video. Your reality changes when your attention changes. Think about it. You open your phone for 1 minute. First video makes you laugh. Second makes you angry. Third shows a rich stranger saying he bought a house at 22. Fourth says your face, body, career, relationship, and morning routine are all wrong. 10 minutes later, nothing happened outside. You are still on the same couch. But inside, your reality has been edited. Now you feel behind. Now your life looks smaller. Now your brain is comparing your messy real day to someone else's polished trailer. That is not entertainment anymore. That is mental programming with better lighting. And here is the part most people miss. You do not need to believe everything you watch for it to affect you. Sometimes all it takes is repeated exposure, and your brain starts treating someone else's life like the standard for your own. The dangerous part is how normal it feels. Nobody says, I am about to donate my focus to an algorithm that quietly profits from my insecurity. You just scroll. You laugh. You compare. You feel weird. Then you call it your mood. So the true power of consciousness begins with one move: interruption. Before opening an app, ask why. Before believing a thought, ask if it helps. Before reacting, take one breath. That pause is tiny, but it is the crack in the prison wall. When you can notice a thought without obeying it, you are no longer trapped inside it. You have space. Space creates choice. Choice creates change. But the real test is not whether you can stay focused when life is easy. The real test is whether you can protect your mind when everything around you is built to pull it apart. But here is the twist most self-improvement videos skip. Attention alone is not enough if your body is exhausted, stressed, and running on emergency mode every single day. Every single day, your body is sending messages that your mind turns into meaning. Poor sleep can make a normal problem feel personal. Stress can make a small delay feel like danger. Hunger can turn one mild inconvenience into a courtroom drama. That is why you are not just a brain with Wi-Fi. You are a whole nervous system. This is where mind power gets real. It is not about pretending everything is positive. It is about creating conditions where better thoughts can survive. Sleep gives your brain room to reset. Movement tells your body it is not trapped. Slow breathing signals safety. Real conversation reminds your mind that you are not alone. You cannot think clearly while your nervous system is acting like every email, bill, or awkward text is a survival threat. And yes, drink some water. Your mind cannot unlock deep consciousness while your body is running like a dusty laptop from 2014. The point is not to become perfect. The point is to become less automatic. Notice the thought. Name the feeling. Check the story. Choose one better action. Then repeat it until your brain has proof that a new version of you is not just an idea. That is how your mind shapes reality. Not by breaking physics. Not by ordering miracles like DoorDash. It shapes reality by changing what you notice, what you believe, how you feel, and what you do next. That sounds simple, but simple is where most people quit too soon again and again daily. Because the first change usually looks too small to respect. But repeated long enough, one pause, one walk, one honest choice, and one calm breath can become the evidence your brain was waiting for. So protect your attention like fresh Jordans in a rainstorm. Train your habits like they are building tomorrow, because they are. Rest your body before judging your life. And when your mind starts telling an old story, do not panic. Pause. Question it. Rewrite the next sentence yourself. Your mind is already shaping reality, even when you ignore it. The question is whether noise, fear, and old habits lead, or you do. Start with one pause, one better choice, one promise kept. Train attention, protect peace, and rebuild tomorrow. If this video helped, like and subscribe today right now.